So hello. I haven't posted a video in a while. I think it's been maybe a week now. Please excuse the mess of my face and my hair, all scraped back and funny, and excuse the weird scarf thing. Basically, I've had like a really bad cold virus thingy for a while. It's gone to my chest as well, and I woke up this morning and I was in bed and I literally just kind of jolted a little, and when I jolted I put my neck out, and for some reason my lower back hurts as well. I don't know what's going on, but anyway, the left hand side of me and my neck, obviously I can't turn left, it's really quite painful, and it's all down my chest and all down my arms. So I'm trying to move. I'm not staying still because I know that you do have to move and stuff. So I have this around my neck to try and keep my neck warm and to stop me from moving my neck all the time because of the pain. But I'm going to get myself a neck brace soon. It's kind of getting out of the house is a little bit of a problem at the moment. Basically, I told a little bit of a lie in my last video. I think I was talking about my best mate's engagement party. I did actually go. I actually surprised him and I didn't want anybody to know, and he's actually on my YouTube account, so he could actually find the videos and know that I was going to come. He was really surprised and happy, as was Chris, and it was a really great engagement party. And then I actually went down to visit my family as well. So I saw my family, and my auntie was actually down as well. And we went out and did a few things and had fun. And I did unfortunately get this cold. I got it actually when I stayed over at Mark's house after the engagement party. He basically didn't have any heating and it was freezing cold, and even though I wrapped myself in 2 duvets, I think because I'd spent the night out wearing a kind of skimpy-ish dress and not really much else, and it was a very cold night, I kind of gave myself a cold. So yeah, I did the engagement party and I went and saw my family and my auntie, and my uncle, actually he's had his first child recently, which is really, really nice. It was I don't know whether it was yesterday or the day before now, but he had a little girl, and she was 8.5 pounds. So she's quite big, and I've got a photo of her, and she's gorgeous, and she's got really nice brown hair. She really does look like my mum's side of the family quite a bit, and she's got a very chubby face and she looks really cute, so hopefully I'll get to see her soon. So there's been lots of really good things happening for me at the moment. Seeing my family, I mean, that's the first time in 3 months that I've seen my family, and then I get to see my auntie, which is the first time in at least a year, maybe a year and a half or something. And now I've got a little cousin, so I'm quite happy. And it's really nice to be back home. My mum gave me a gift. I was going on about how I was going to get that exercise bike, which I think I've spoken about before. And I actually decided I was going to get it, and then my mum bought it for me. So it was really, really nice of her. And I spent, it was 2.5 hours yesterday putting the thing together. Basically because they forgot to put the instruction manual in with all of the parts. So I had to assemble the thing just like staring at the box and hoping that I was doing it right. And I missed out a few tiny little things, but they weren't important, I know they weren't. It's all put together and I'll show you now. And please excuse the fact that I'm kind of holding the camera. That's my exercise bike. It's got lots of settings and stuff. I can put in my weight and my height and all of those kind of things, and age and what level I want to do, the length of time I want to do it for, the amount of calories I want to burn, the maximum heart rate, and it's got the heart rate thing on there as well, so I can track my heart rate, which is really good. I went on it yesterday for about 20 minutes and gave up. I think probably because I've been assembling it for 2.5 hours, I kind of got a bit bored. And this morning I woke up thinking, yay, I'm going to do at least an hour today. And I really can't do it now, so I'm not very happy about that. As soon as this gets better, because now that my cold is getting a hell of a lot better, I will actually get on the bike and get on with it, because I'm actually quite excited. Seeing as I'm completely unemployed, I think that I should have plenty of time to be able to exercise. I did actually have this final job interview, and I was waiting on the results of it. I think I might have mentioned it before in one of my videos, but I didn't get that job, unfortunately. I called them up and actually said, you know, I was meant to find out a few days ago, have you got any news at all? And the office that was dealing with it basically said, well, we've had so many people applying to the job, it's all late and delayed. And then I received a letter through the post with no explanation of why I didn't get the job, but I just didn't. So yet another one. Unfortunately, that's one of the problems with living around London at the moment whilst we're trying to get out of a recession. It's incredibly difficult to find a job with kind of I'm not low skilled as such, but I don't have like a degree or something, so there are a lot of people applying to the types of jobs that I'm applying to, basically. In terms of the whole like weight loss and stuff, I'm actually really surprised, because going to the engagement party and going home, obviously I did drink a lot on the engagement party, and they had a buffet as well. And then when I actually went home, my mum was feeding us like loads of my mum's home cooked meals, and it was really nice, and I was sitting around. But actually, when I came back, I brought my scales with me, which have always been perfectly accurate, and I got on those, and I had lost weight, so I was quite happy. I mean, I don't know, what was I? I was 17 stone 4.5, which is, well, in the last video I was 17 stone 7. Ow, hang on, putting the arm down. I was 17 stone 7, so I can't count, 2.5 pounds, if that is right, which I think it is. And I'm really surprised with that, because I thought that at the very least I would maintain my weight, if not put on a pound or two, and I didn't, so I'm really happy with myself. Anyway, my camera is about to completely run out of time, and I think this video has been long enough. So thanks guys, subscribe if you can, leave a comment, thumbs up for me, or thumbs down if you think this was a bad video, and I will update as soon as I can.